Hi everyone. So we are going into the part 2, which is for Juvenile Justice Act. We have already covered part 1. The description of the part 1 video will be shared in the video link. So you can go through the part 1 video, which is an introduction for juvenile justice. So in this part 2, we'll be covering some of the few important sections and how to remember them, and also with the types of offenses which this act deals with. And you can also get to know about how to remember the different kinds of special homes or care units which are mentioned in this act. So going into some important sections, so always remember few set of sections so that you will not forget them. So these are the important sections which we are covering under section 2, the definition part. So let's go. Section 2 of subclause 12 and section 2 of subclause 35. So both of this deal with child and juvenile. So these two terms are defined here, where it is related to age limit of less than 18 years of age. So the next two sets are very important because this act entirely deals with these two sets only. So this act explains entirely about child in conflict with law and child in care and protection. So these two sections are also asked in mains point of view also. So try to remember this. So section 2 of 13 deals with child in conflict with law, which as I said in part 1 of the video you will find. This is chapter 4. So juvenile justice board deals with child who is related in conflict with law, whereas child welfare committee, this deals with child in care and protection, child in need of care and protection. So this is chapter 6. So these two are important sections. 2 of 13, child who is involved in conflict with law, that means who have done some offense, and section 2 of 14 is child in care and protection need. So next two set of sections which you can remember is 2 of 17 and 2 of 18. 2 of subclause 17 deals with child welfare officer, whereas 2 of subclause 18 deals with child welfare police officer. So the next one is very important. 2 of subclause 20 deals with children court. So I'll be explaining this in this video regarding children's court. And the next one is, this act defines court in separate section, which is 2 of subclause 23. So the court in this act involves family court, city civil court, and district court. So these three courts deal with the matters related to adoption and guardianship. So they have the jurisdiction. So remember this, 2 of 20 is children's court and 2 of 23 defines the term only court, and this court involves all the three courts. So the next set of things which you have to remember is 2 of subclause 27 fit facility, 2 of 28 fit person, 2 of 24 one of the important sections which is corporeal punishment. Go to the definition part, you can understand. So what is a corporal punishment? And next one is 2 of 31 guardian, 2 of 42 orphan, and 2 of subclause 2, whereas also section 56 deals with adoption. So this is one of the important sections and one of the important chapters in the Juvenile Justice Act. So the next and last two set of sections which you have to remember in the definitions part is 2 of 26 and 2 of 55, where this 2 of 26 defines regarding district child protection unit, and 2 of 55 is regarding special juvenile police unit. Okay, special juvenile police unit. So this is about important sections under definition part. So going into the next topic. So here you will understand what are the offenses which are being said in this particular act. So there are mainly three kinds of offenses which are distinguished and which are defined under the definitions part. So remember this in an easy way. How to remember this in an easy way? So go according to the numerical value in an ascending order: 33, 45 and 54. So likewise in an alphabetical order: H, P, S. So now you have to remember section 2 of 33 deals with heinous offenses, Section 2 of 45 deals with petty offenses, and Section 2 of 54 deals with serious offenses. So obviously these will have the term of imprisonment. So that is, heinous offenses are which are related to the imprisonment, which is either 7 years or more. And petty offenses are 3 years. The imprisonment will be, who have committed the petty offenses will be punished for 3 years. And serious offenses are with an imprisonment of 3 to 7 years. So this is how you have to remember offenses types, sections, and the imprisonment timeline. So with related to this, let us discuss one more section, which is nothing but section 86, classification of offenses and the courts. So earlier this act has said that heinous offenses come under cognizable and non-bailable offenses, because if the term is 7 years or more, it is considered as cognizable and non-bailable offenses, and these need to be trialable by child court, that means children's court. So this is one thing you have to remember under section 86, classification of offenses. So how are these offenses classified, and by which court are they tried? So the next one is petty offenses. So as I said earlier, petty offenses have an imprisonment timeline for 3 years. So the offenses which are having an imprisonment timeline up to 3 years, they are treated as non-cognizable and non-bailable offenses, and these are treated for or tried by judicial magistrate of first class. And the last one, serious offenses which have an imprisonment timeline of 3 to 7 years, punished under 3 to 7 years. So these are treated as non-cognizable and bailable offenses, and these are tried by any magistrate. So this is the thing before substitution. Under section 86 you will find this different kinds of the 3 different kinds of courts which are tried by, but later on after amendment, all these offences are triable by only one court, which is children's court. So all these offences are triable by only children's court. So this is the before concept and this is the after concept. So all these 3 offences and all these 3 courts which I have said is before substitution, and now at present all the offences are triable only by children's court. So this is what we are referring to before. So section 2 of subclause 20 deals with the definition of children's court. So the next very important and confusing topic in this act is care units or special homes. So there are different kinds of care units or homes mentioned in different sections and are defined accordingly. So let us see what are all these, and let us identify these names with some keywords so that you can remember. Chalo, okay, children's home, that means it treats with some special defined part. So that is called as children's home. So let us understand this concept in an easy way. So first, as we are talking about children's home, so this involves sections 2 of subclause 19 and also section 50. So all the 2 of subclauses are the definition part and this is the main section part. Okay. So 2 of 19, children's home is defined and it is explained in detail in section 50. So what is children's home for? So this children's home is for more than 6 years of age, and also this children's home is present in every district. So this is for care and protection of child, and also it involves education, training and treatment. So all these come under children's home and all these are available to the child who are present in the children's home. So now let us know about what is foster care. So foster care is defined under section 2 of subclause 29 and also section 44. So foster care is basically where the child is kept in a care unit from where they can be related to any other family. So they can be adopted by any other family other than biological family. So that means in foster care they are giving for adoption. So the child present here will be given for adoption to any other family, and it also takes care and protection. So the next one is observation home, and the sections are 2 of subclause 40 and 47. So in this observation home, this is called as a temporary rehabilitation. So those who are involved with section 2 of 13, that means those who are involved with conflict with the law and who have committed any offenses will be kept under observation home during inquiry process. So this is called as rehabilitation. Okay, so this is one of the important thing that we have to remember. And the next section is 2 of subclause 41 and also section 43, which is called as open shelter. So basically this is said as a residential support center. That means a home for a child who doesn't have any shelter. So you can basically tell this as shelter. So 2 of 41 or section 43, anything is for open shelter, that means for a residential support or shelter to the child. And the next section is 2 of 46 and also 49 sections, which is called as place of safety. So this is for more than 16 to 18 years of age, and this is also for child who is involved with offenses, who have committed heinous offenses, that means severe offenses which are having an imprisonment of 7 years or more according to section 2 of subclause 33, which I have mentioned earlier. So those who have committed heinous offenses and those who are having an age of 16 to 18 years or up to 18 years, they are kept in the shelter home called as place of safety. So this is one of the care units or the homes. The next one is special home, and the sections involved are 2 of 56 and 48. So in special home, so run by a non-governmental organization, and in this special home, this is for both housing, that means shelter, and also for rehabilitation. So child is kept in a special home by the orders passed by Juvenile Justice Board. So remember this, one of the important concepts. And 2 of 57 and section 65, both these sections deals with specialized adoption agency. The last one today which we are going to discuss. So this is an adoption agency where abandoned or the surrendered child, generally the orphans, are kept. So this is a specialized adoption agency where the abandoned or the surrendered child or the orphans are kept. So these are different kinds of homes, and all these homes are maintained by the state government. So do not forget this. So children home, just a recap. Children's home is where you have care and protection, education, training and treatment, everything. Foster care is where they are kept for adoption, and relate any family other than the biological family goes for the adoption in the foster care. Observation home is where a child has committed some offense and during inquiry he is kept in a observation home. Open shelter is, remember this word shelter, so it is for a residential support. Place of safety. So place of safety is for children 16 to 18 years who have committed the heinous offenses, that means imprisonment having 7 years or more, and they are kept in place of safety. Special home is for both shelter and rehabilitation, and these orders are passed by Juvenile Justice Board. The last one, specialized adoption agency. So here the abandoned or surrendered child are kept, and orphans are also placed here under specialized adoption agency. So hope this video helped you a lot and you have learned in an easy way. So we'll see you in the part 3 of the video. Do not forget to like the video if you have learned something today, and share it to you everyone, those who want to learn about this act. And do subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you.